Hello everyone, I'm Darcy, and as you can see, I'm in our lovely courtyard today. I want to talk to you about a service project that we first did at Fort Myers Inasmuch this year, and we would like to continue with the project. The project revolves around taking apart hospital scrubs and turning them into blankets. And I have an expert here with me today who Vanna White will first introduce. Vanna, can we see Vanna? We have Vanna White with us to assist with the program. Vanna also made this. She might make you one if you want one. Okay, so Vanna, could you show us our guest speaker? From Lee Health, we have Kim Gaide.
Hello. Thank you so much for having us and for helping us with this scrub project. Let me go into just give you an explanation of why we have scrubs and what our plans are to do with them. So basically, when Lee Memorial Hospital changed their name to Lee Health, we cannot wear those scrubs any longer. We cannot give them to the Salvation Army. We cannot give them to the Goodwill. So I have taken on those scrubs. And the department that I am in is Community Affairs Outreach, and the program I work on is the Military Support Program. And in this program, we help our veterans and our deployed men and women while they're overseas. So what we're going to do with all these scrub tops and bottoms is we are going to take off the logo, and we are going to rip and cut out and around all of the seams first. That's our first step. Once we get all 12 to 14,000 of them taken care of, then what we will do is we will work on step number 2, which is then cutting the material and preparing it for pillowcases, blankets, and quilts. So looking at the scrub tops, Vanna, if you can get a scrub top. We want to show you some samples.
Let's start with this pile.
Okay. We want to show you some samples of what the scrubs are going to look like when they have been ripped. We would prefer that you use scissors over the ripper, because we have found with the manufacturer, the stitches are so tight you could spend an hour and a half on one top. And our goal is to get through all this so that we can start on step number 2. So we are in the process. We would like to save all the pockets if we can possibly do that. So this is a back section of a scrub top. Thank you, Vanna.
Can we turn that over and show the seams we don't cut?
Yep. And so this is a seam that is right here in the middle of between your front and your back. We do not want to cut that. We're going to utilize that.
And is that called a flat seam?
It's called a flat seam.
Okay, and Vanna, let's see what we have here.
Okay, this is a scrub bottom. And basically, what we have done is they have cut everything. The waist is gone. We're still going to cut the very bottom where the hemline is. We want that taken off. And we're going to keep the pockets. The pockets would be really good on pillowcases, especially for the children, if they want to stick a small animal in there or whatever little prize they want to put in there. So, and also we are going to be keeping these little ornaments like this clasp. They may need it.
Okay, very good. Vanna, let's see what we have here. What about, Kim, if it has lining?
Okay, so this company always lines the inside behind the neck, and we want to save that. So if you, Vanna, will flip it over, and this is what it looks like on the back. We want to save that. We do not want to destroy this. This used to be where the arms on both sides are, so this is the back of a small scrub top. And it will be beautiful once we put it all together.
The next item, Kim, we found a zipper jacket without any logo on it. So if we find something without a logo.
Okay, so if we should find something without a logo, do not destroy it, do not cut it. Make sure that you get it back to Darcy or to Vanna, and they will get it back to me. We are trying our best to go through all of the bags. And what we have done is we have taken these scrubs home, have used hot water. They have all been washed and sanitized. So they are ready to go. Now, of course, if you would like to rewash them one more time, that's up to you, but we have already taken care of that for you.
Thank you. And Kim, Vanna's going to show you a knick-knack on a pocket. What do we do with little like knick-knack thingies? Like show that pocket.
Okay, so like that one has a button on it, and that is fine because then they can secure it if they would like to.
Okay.
That will probably be used for a pillow, that piece right there.
Okay.
I want to mention
Yeah.
that's a leg.
That's a leg.
And
Okay.
that's a leg, yes, that's part of a leg.
And Vanna, let's go on to the next one. What do we do with something like this that has buttons and a belt?
So what I would do is I would, if I may, I'm going to cut in front of you. I would go ahead and take the seam out up along the side, cut this out and save this, and then take this out and have one complete front, and then have the back.
Okay.
And then
Perfect.
when the next group 2, come in, they'll be able to figure out what they want to do with it.
Okay, good. And the next one Vanna has, Kim, has a collar on it. What do we do if we get collars?
We're gonna rip the collars off.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we're gonna get scissors and cut out the collars, and then rip the side, get rid of the logo, and then you'll have 2 complete pieces.
Okay. The next one kind of has a drawstring in the middle, so what about that?
Okay, so what I would do with this is, I don't think they can use the drawstring. I think it's gonna have to be cut out the top and the bottom.
Okay.
Cut the top above the drawstring, cut below the drawstring, cut out the logo. And then
Okay.
everything else we'll be able to recycle. Because the whole goal is we're trying to recycle this material. I cannot see us throwing all this material away when we're gonna have the benefit of the blankets, the quilts, and the pillowcases.
All right, the back of this has a little ornamentation there.
I would leave that. I would
Leave
cut
that. Okay.
both seams on underneath the arms, and I would leave that.
Okay. The next one, the next top is kind of frou-frou. Has like I don't know what you call that on the sides.
Ruching?
Ruching, sorry.
Ruching.
Ruching?
Ruching.
Ruching. And I think ruching would get us into trouble with the sewers. Don't you agree?
Probably.
So I would go ahead and I would cut both ends. This gets tossed, take out the logo, and then you'll have 2 solid pieces plus the sleeves.
Okay. This next top has a little bit of ornamentation with a snap and something else.
I think it's beautiful the way it is. I would just cut down the sides, take out the health system, toss that, and it could be 2 good pieces.
Okay.
Yep.
The next one has snaps up the front, so what would we do with the
I would do
snap?
the same as the last one.
Okay.
Take out the logo, take out the seams on both sides,
Mhm.
and then let the next group decide how they wanna utilize it.
Okay, so
Because that would look really cute as a pillow,
that would.
for a
and then-
pillowcase.
So that snaps, and then the next example we have is,
Ladies, what would you like to do with this elastic
yeah.
in the back?
I think we almost have to take it out. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean, I would keep it for now and let group number 2 decide. The ones that are actually gonna be doing the sewing, I would let them decide.
yeah, we want to emphasize this is stress-free. If you don't know what to do, no big deal. Set it aside, and the next group will take it from there. Stress-free.
And we're just trying to get one whole project done at a time before we include the next group. We have about 18 different colors of scrubs. So once we start putting these pillowcases, quilts, and blankets together, they're gonna be very colorful. Talking about colorful, another thing that we haven't even touched upon because we have to get them to the washing machine is all of the Golisano Children's Hospital and the ER for the Golisano. All of their scrub tops are wild and beautiful, and they are different characters, and they're very much for the children. A lot of those we're going to be saving so that we can embellish pillowcases so that when the child is in the hospital, they can get the pillowcase and take that home with them when they get discharged.
Terrific idea. Buttons,
I honestly don't know.
okay?
what we-
May Vanna speak?
Go right ahead, Vanna.
Vanna would suggest that we button this up and treat it the same way that we would a zipper.
Okay.
Have this be an entire piece in the front with the buttons up the front.
Okay. I vote for that too. And also look at these sleeves. Once they cut down the side and they take this off and open this up, that will give them more material also to use. I would take this off, get the scissors and just cut it right off.
Okay.
The more we can get it prepared for them, for the next group, it will be easier.
I think based on what you've already said, we're just gonna leave the zippers alone, and the
Yep.
next one has zippers, so I don't even know if we need to show that. Leave the
Yep,
zippers
this is
alone.
another, we have all kinds of styles.
And that's a zipper.
And it depends on what their job is how much do they have to carry while they're working.
And that's a zipper. I think we've decided,
Yes, we're gonna keep it.
keep the zipper.
Cut out both sides, the seams underneath the
I
arms.
think it's a broken one,
It's a broken zipper,
but still.
but we might be able to work with it anyway.
Okay.
Okay,
And that's got,
and it's got the fancy
we
stuff.
already showed one like that.
So they would still slice it on underneath the armpits, and then they'd have two sections. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so it's all Vanna.
Okay, we have a couple other things that Vanna is going to explain to us today. First, Vanna is going to show you where you can pick up a bag of scrubs if you would like to assist with this project. So Vanna, can you show us the pickup and drop off for the scrubs? So Vanna can show you they're already pre-bagged. You can grab 1, 2, 3, however many you want. And then where will they be dropped off, Vanna? Alrighty, and then you can return to church here and we'll pick them up. And then Vanna, I think you have a couple more things to show us on your cart. For those people who might need a seam ripper for the logos or buttons, or we're leaving the buttons, but if you would want one, we have them. Although scissors, we've decided works best. And then if you come up and participate in the project, as a thank you, you may take your choice of one bookmark. We have 4 different kinds to thank you, and please take one. And then if you have any questions, Vanna has the contact information. And if you can't see this on camera, I'm in the church directory. And you want to show the next one to Vanna. I'm in the church directory. So any questions, please let me know. So, okay, team, let's group up together here. Thank you so much for watching our video.
We can't thank you enough.
And hopefully participating in cutting up scraps.
she says it.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Blessings.